Ghanaian men are the most stingiest men I've ever met in my life. They are the cheapest men I've ever met in my life.
Really?
They are men who do not take care of their women, okay? Never in your life even think about dating a Ghanaian man. You will regret it. Growing up in Chicago is, the TV show you one thing, but my personal experience, I grew up around all black people. I've never seen a white person until I've gotten older in life. It's very segregated on the south side of Chicago, and I like it that way.
Really?
Yes, I like it that way. I
Why
really
do you
don't.
like it
I
like
really
that?
don't care too much for other races. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay.
I enjoy being black. I love being black. There's nothing better in this life than being black. I wrote on my Snapchat today. I do have a Snapchat that being black was the greatest gift God could have given me.
Now I know you guys are very jealous. I have two amazing, beautiful ones who have sandwiched me right in the middle here. I feel blessed. You wish you were me. It's okay. It's okay. I like the way you did that. Oh, I forgot what I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
Okay, guys. So I have here with me Deja. We did an episode together on the. Is it a podcast session?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
your co-host. We did a podcast with Judah and his two friends.
Good, and then it was amazing. It's yet to go out, and I have here someone very new. We met at Frida Youth.
Yes.
And what's your name?
My name
princess?
is Khadijah. Yes.
Okay, she's African American.
Yes.
Who moved to the continent temporary
Yes.
to tour and explore. Now let me ask you, what have been your experiences since you moved back
Plenty
there?
of time she's been here.
I've been to Ghana. This is my 13th time in 3 years. So, whoop, whoop. Yes, I come for 2 or 3 months, go back home, come back, you know.
But why
I'm
the back and forth?
bi-coastal.
What are you looking for anytime you come here?
Wait, are you co-hosting?
I was
So
saying,
what are you looking for? Because you've been back and forth for 13 times. What is it that you're looking for that you keep coming back and forth like that?
I feel like every time I come to Ghana, it teaches me something else. Every time I come to Ghana, I elevate mentally, spiritually, financially. I feel like Ghana gives me so much.
Okay.
You know, it's a country that keeps on giving.
Okay.
Like I feel like I said, every time I come, I learn something new. I explore somewhere new. I meet different people. I introduced to different spaces and different mentalities here in Ghana. So I feel like I keep coming back because Ghana keep giving me more.
Okay, now that's your explanation. I know the viewers have their own perception when they see people moving back to the continent, but that's not what we're talking about now. My co-hosts do have a question for you. She's know you more than I do, so I know this question is very interesting. Please go ahead and ask what.
So I first would like to speak on how we met, right? So we met on social media. It was Instagram, right?
Yeah.
It was on Instagram, and we've been friends ever since. When was that? Like 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
Right.
Yeah.
So, from your first time coming to Ghana compared to now, what would you say has changed as far as your perspective on Ghana itself?
What has changed? As far, I've just seen so many changes here in Ghana, from the atmosphere to the mindsets of people. Like my perspective, I feel like I said, every time I come, my perspective changes. Like what was yesterday's Ghana is not today's Ghana.
Okay.
Like I
Okay.
feel like every time I come, it's something new. Every time I come, it's something different. Every time I come, it's another person from somewhere else that has come and did something. So I feel like every time I come, it's something new. So my perspective changed every single time.
Okay.
So what do you hope to see in the future for Ghana?
I hope to see a Ghana that works for Ghanaians. I see so many
That was a good one. I like
foreigners come and do their thing and make their money and take their money back home. And Ghanaians are just getting the breadcrumbs of the loaf. What I want to see for Ghana is for the Ghanaians to be on that level. Like,
to be able to grow
yeah,
as
to be
well.
able to grow as well.
And
I
make
don't
the money as well.
Exactly. I don't want it to be just us as Black Americans or us as whoever just coming and taking from Ghanaians. I want us to show them the way also. I want us to all be on the same level. I want to be able to learn from them just as much as they can learn from me. So
I like
That's
that.
what I want to see for
like
Ghana.
that. But isn't that the case when you can't open a company unless you have $1 million in deposit? So you
Right.
partner with a Ghanaian.
Right.
Isn't that a strategy that is going to help the Ghanaians themselves? This is my opinion.
No, I don't
think
think it helps Ghanaians at all. I just think most Ghanaians just stand on the dotted line
Yeah.
just because you ask them for that favor. I don't think they even think about the long terms of them having that introduction to that type of wealth and
Right.
that type of business. They don't use those connections wisely.
Or they don't even really know
Yeah.
what they're entitled to signing those dotted
Exactly.
lines. So for me, I would like to see, I'm going to answer my own question. I would like to see, just as you said, as far as the growth within the Ghanaians as well, I would like to see more structure, more systems. I would like to see industries being built. And also, Ghanaians, like, y'all are not paying them a good amount, enough money so that they can live a
Comfortably.
decent,
You
at
mean
least a
increasing
decent
minimum
life.
wage?
Yes, I
Okay.
agree. A minimum
What
wage
is the
needs to be
minimum wage here?
established.
600, 700 cedis a month.
Oh no, it's not.
It is.
Are you sure?
How much is the minimum wage?
Oh, I can look it up.
No, he knows it, right?
Bram, you know?
So
No,
it's
I don't.
What is it? It's 600, 700
What is it?
cedis.
I know people who get 550
I know people that get
cities.
450
Me
cities.
too.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
That's
really?
the minimum wage?
And the crazy thing is, the most who pay these people under
Are-
that minimum wage are other Ghanaians.
It's other Ghanaians.
It's other
who
Ghanaians
traveled
doing it
out
to
and they came
Ghanaians.
back.
It's
And then
not
it's
foreigners
also
doing it to
the-
Ghanaians.
No, it is, but not like Black American
Yeah.
foreigners. But I don't know.
I
For
hear,
the most
I hear
part-
this go here, go.
Okay.
Like
Okay. One
I-
at a time.
Okay,
Okay. What is the minimum wage in Ghana, based on your knowledge?
450
400 Ghana
cities.
cedis.
A month.
A month.
I never knew it was a minimum wage.
I didn't know it was a minimum wage either.
From my knowledge, it's 600, 700 Ghana cedis a month.
Where'd you get
I will
that?
do my research, but that's what I know.
Okay.
So you're trying to say what can example business owners do to increase that? Meanwhile, the government is not really enforcing anything like that.
Yeah, the government should reinforce it.
But then you, the business owner, can still give the government is not going to stop you from giving that. Right?
I believe I pay my employees when I have people working with me a decent amount, and I also like to do it every 2 weeks rather than monthly, because when
Really?
coming from my
That's
job
how it
in the
is.
States,
Okay.
I said that I'm not going to come to this country and do what I don't like. Like, I'm not going to come and contribute the same things that what I see here.
Okay.
If I want to come here and make a change, I'm going to do the change within
I like
for
that.
myself.
Like for you have moved here and you have an establishment here, right? You have a
Yes.
business here. You've been here for a number of years now. She, on the other hand, have been back and forth for a long time. When was the first time you touched down in Ghana?
I came to Ghana the year to return in 2019,
Okay.
December.
Okay, and then you've been back and forth ever since, right?
13 times.
13, like for real, 13 times.
Yeah.
Wow. Is it what I'm thinking it is?
What?
Is it that you're coming for toll or you find your Ghanaian?
I just like to chop life. I'm a chop lifer, okay?
I'm not going to say it. Dating.
Oh, no. I'm just a chop lifer.
What does it mean?
She's enjoying her
Yeah, I
life.
just like to enjoy my life. I like to go to like different countries and buy Gucci bags and Louis bags and come to Ghana. I feel like I like to make money in America and spend it in Africa. That's just how I am. I go home and make 20,000, take that 20,000 and just blow it in Ghana and go back and do it all over again. That's what I like to do. But
Really?
yeah, that's what I do for a living.
Wow. So
That's what I do for a living.
You go do 6 months, get the money. And then
No,
comes-
not 6.
How
2
many?
months,
2
3 months. Yeah, depending on how fast I can make money.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you came to Afrochella.
Yeah, I went to Afrochella this year.
How was your experience?
It was nice. I liked it. It was my first time. It was nice. I feel like it could be better. I feel like my expectations were higher than what I saw. but
What do you think we can do better?
it could be a bigger space, more art. I feel like Ghana has so much to offer, way more to offer than what I saw. Like, they only had one tribe representing, which was the House of Trab. I didn't
Hausa.
see the God tribe. I didn't see the Airway tribe. I want to see that. I want to see them. This is our food. This is what we are known for in Ghana. I want to know, I want to see more history about Ghana. I want to see, you know, just the everyday life of a regular Ghanaian, not a Ghanaian who's living in East Legon driving a G-Wagon. I'm talking about a regular living Ghanaian. Them the ones that makes the country keep going, and that's what I want to see. That's what I thought I was going to see at Afrochella. I thought I was going to see Ghana. What we saw wasn't Ghana.
What did you see though?
What we saw was
Gucci
Accra.
Accra.
Okay.
Gucci
Yes.
Accra.
Gucci Ghana.
I like that. I like that. Guys, we are having an amazing conversation. My co-host, I want to ask you, you know, more of, let's talk about relationship. We had about 30 minutes long conversation with Portia, she just left, about how Ghanaian men are the most faithful in the whole
Do
of
not
West
start on
Africa.
Ghanaian men. Y'all are not gonna like.
Oh
this.
no.
But
I
I've
don't-
touched base on the
yeah.
conversation.
Okay.
But if you get this one started about Ghanaian
No,
men,
I'm ready. Don't
Ghanaian men are the most stingiest men I've ever met in my life. They are
Wow.
the cheapest men I've ever met in my life.
Really?
They are men who do not take care of their women, okay? Never in your life even think about dating a Ghanaian man. You will regret it.
Really?
look, we have someone else agreeing as well.
Now, Portia,
You will regret it.
Portia, we just did an episode with
Can we
Portia.
grab this?
Let's bring Portia in. Let's zoom out. Portia, please. Guys, I'm bringing Portia on the show. This is a podcast.
This is gonna be interesting.
The word out there is Ghanaian men are the most faithful in the whole of West Africa. Now, she said, tell me what you said, Portia.
I said that was a sarcastic meme. That was not true. Ghanaian men are the least faithful, and 90% of men that approach me are married and lie about it.
Wow. So what she said is they take off their ring and then still tell her that they are single. Now, you are saying Ghanaian men are the most stingy men in the whole of...
That's also true.
That is so...
That is also true.
Where are you guys getting your information from?
Woo.
Are we talking about the same men?
We are talking about the same men here in Ghana.
Okay.
They are the most stingiest, unromantic.
What?
I don't care about the faithfulness. That has nothing to do with it. I don't care about that. When there's no money involved, I'm not involved anyway. So we don't even get to the faithfulness. They are stingy. They don't take care of their women. They are unromantic.
Okay, elaborate on that.
What I mean by stingy is the only thing you could do in Ghana is eat.
Okay.
You understand? There's no
You can't go
Gucci
shopping,
store.
right.
There's no Zara.
Oh, so you want them to take
No,
you
no,
to
no.
Gucci.
Listen,
Okay.
there's no stores like that. The only thing a Ghanaian men can do for you is go to hell. Okay.
Food and drinks
Okay.
is
Food-
really what
There are places that they could go shopping, they just don't do it here.
But it's not the same. Like you can't just go.
No, like I feel like, okay, from my experience here, I've met Nigerian men here. They've met me for 5 seconds, and they're like, "Here, take money, go shopping."
Hello.
Men will tell you
Oh my God.
that they'll say, "Oh, but I need to sample first."
No, he's building his village.
I
You have
need
to
to do
understand.
this.
Building his village.
Let me tell you.
Ghanaian men's number one thing that I've heard them say is, "I had so many plans for you,"
Yeah.
and that you're not patient,
true.
and you don't want to wait to
That's
get
crazy.
the things.
We've
But
all
everyone else,
experienced it.
they first right away
Wow.
they want to give you gifts.
You share the same
flowers,
thing, though.
The
shower
same
with
thing.
everything.
That means they are
It is
lying,
the truth.
right?
If all three of us women here are saying the same thing, and it's literally Nigerian men that has no issues.
They
I
don't
was
even
married to a
remember you.
Nigerian
wait.
for 10 years.
Does not that mean? Does it mean that
They spend money.
Ghanaian men are more financially responsible? Than
No.
No.
Hey, responsible for
we
what?
Save, we save our money for.
Let me tell you something about
To
Ghanaian
go in the
men.
club and pop
We
bottles
can
of
go
liquor.
into we can go into Aliba and we see a Ghanaian man with a Ghanaian lady. The Ghanaian guy would look nice from head to toe. The woman would look like she just rolled out the village.
Yeah.
They don't take care of their women. They let their
Wow.
women look anyhow.
Really?
Yes.
And they don't understand the value in, like, I
Of
feel
women.
like other country men, they know that, hey, this woman, when she's coming to see me, she's gonna do her
represents,
hair,
right.
she's gonna get her nails done, she's gonna wear these clothes. Even her appearing is like 1,000 cities gone.
Exactly.
So they're gonna
Literally.
understand that and treat her that
Okay,
way.
let me ask
but
this
the
question
Ghanaian
then.
men don't do
Does it
that.
mean that the Ghanaian man does not have the money, or they have but they don't want it?
They
don't
have.
think that way. They don't. They
isn't
just
that
see
a
the
good thing,
girl
though?
as no. Because
Let's say your son, you have a son, right?
I want my son to trick on
treat a
all the
woman
women.
properly.
My son's
No,
a Nigerian. I want him to spin till he can't spin no more.
On the woman.
On any woman.
Every
Any
single
woman
one.
that cross his path.
And then he
I
come
want
back
him
home
to
and he
treat
say,
her like a
"Mommy,
queen."
I'm broke. Can you
No,
give me
because
money?"
it's the mindset. You see,
Right.
Nigerian men always know that more is coming. More
Right,
is on the
yes.
way. You can always hustle to get more. Ghanaian men only think for today.
What do you think? Because I know other Ghanaian men to say the same thing as far as Nigerian men spend their money on their women.
I say the same thing.
You say the same thing. So why is that? What
Okay,
do you
let me
do
tell
when
let
you're
me-
dating?
No. I think Ghanaian men would spend money on you after they know you are the one, not just strangers and then spreading money.
What?
No, I'm telling you.
So-
I'm being honest.
All right, so let me ask
Even
you a
then, they still
question.
won't give you
You
that.
see a woman that you're interested in,
Yeah.
right? You want to pursue her, right? You want to take her out on a date. Again, we have to get our hair done. We have
I will
to get
take you
our
on a
nails
date,
done.
but I'm not going to buy you a Gucci bag the first day I go on a date.
You don't
with
have to buy me a Gucci
I don't even
bag
know
the
you're the
first
one.
date.
And that's why you should stick with the Nigerians. And
Guys.
the Africans, the Africans and not the Africans, okay? Ghanaian men are the Africans and Nigerian men are the
No,
Africans,
but here's the
okay?
thing. Here's
Okay.
my question, and here's what I'm trying to get. So, when you ask a girl, you're seeing a girl and you see, ooh, she's looking nice.
Right.
You're approaching her because you like her
What you see.
presentation of what you see, and you are expecting her to stay that way, to come on a date with you, and stick with you with the intentions and hopes of some future behavioral change of I will do these and things and this for you after the fact. Does that make sense to you? What if you, why don't
Okay.
you, how come you don't approach the girl that's looking a hot mess who tells you, when we get married, I'll get sexy for you? Why don't you do that? Why are you okay
good
with
question.
that way?
Well, not me, because obviously.
No, it's you. You're a Ghanaian man.
You
don't
even
know.
just said it,
You
right?
don't know. And you said you're not spending up front. So.
Well, this is not
You
me.
in a hot seat. You in a hot seat.
But this is a question to Ghanaian men.
Guys,
This is
in the
what they
beginning, I
don't
was really
understand.
enjoying the sandwich thing going on. Like, at this point, I'm like, nah,
Okay,
I'm
so I'm
good.
not gonna put the hot seat on you.
Okay,
but I'm
okay.
just gonna say, like in general, this is the problem. This is the difference between Ghanaian men and say Nigerian
Okay.
men and other men. Like
You are
Nigerians
comparing to Nigerian
understand-
men,
No,
right?
and men in general,
Even Black
Canadian
Americans.
men.
So
for
so
some
let's talk about
reason.
Black Americans. Okay, let's talk about Black Americans.
I would never date them either, so.
Okay, so then what is the point?
It's
Do
a
they
little
buy you
thing.
Gucci bag on the
They
first
will,
day?
they will.
Do they though?
They will, yes.
Do they?
Yes.
So why will you leave a man like that and still come?
I
to
only
Ghana?
date
You've been in Ghana
Nigerians.
for 13 times.
I only date
I'm still
Nigerians,
telling you
though.
You're not gonna do
But
Ghanaian
I
men.
only date
Have you been to
Nigerians.
Nigeria?
Yes, I have.
How many times?
Twice.
Exactly. And how many times in Ghana?
But Ghana is
13 times.
yes,
we
but
are
that,
winning.
the men have nothing to do with it.
Are two different things.
Right, the country.
Okay,
There's so many Ghanaian men
I
here
mean,
in
I love this
Ghana.
conversation, all fun and jokes, but you know, it is very true. Ghanaian men are on top of this game. You want faithfulness or you want money? Let's just be
I
honest.
want
here.
money.
You want money. You want faithfulness
Ghanaians
or you
aren't
want money?
faithful, and they don't
Exactly.
share the money. So what do you
I would
need?
rather
At
not.
least
Faithfulness or
have
you want money?
money.
Y'all are not being faithful, so
Ghanaians are not faithful.
Let me talk
I'll
to my
take the
let me
money.
talk to my men. Ghanaian men, it looks like we are losing. we have
Y'all are
to
losing.
we have to
You have to
step up
step
our
your
game.
game.
Okay. Wow.
and Ghanaian men agrees with what they agree with what we say all the time.
What do you mean?
But they
What
don't
exactly?
change.
In what context?
Ghanaian men know that Nigerian men spend their money on their women. They know
You know that, right? But it's not good though.
Yes, it's very good. It's
No.
very good. I feel like your wealth, when your wife walk into the room or your kids
You're
walk
not
into the
talking
room,
about
they
wives.
should.
No.
When your
Even
girl,
your
girl.
the person beside
We're
But
talking
you.
about
even Ghanaian men
relationship.
wives, they don't look like nothing. They kids be
they
dirty.
wigs be looking crazy.
Wigs
Their
be
side
fee,
chicks are
the
better
wigs.
than them.
Really?
Like, why
They
is
take
it
care of
so
their side
I heard
more than they
someone
wives.
also say that they
Side
spend
chicks.
more money on their
Way
side
more,
chick
way
than their
more.
wife.
I've had a Ghanaian man have his wife Momo me money.
They are a mess. They
This
are a mess.
episode is very interesting, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
y'all say they faithful.
Okay. Yeah.
See?
And I took
He knows
it.
they're not faithful.
Guys, I'm losing. Help me in the comment
You
section.
can't
Wow.
Y'all just gotta do better.
Well, and everybody
Yeah.
have the same experience.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this about Ghanaian men. They are the most sexiest things
Okay,
walking.
okay, we have a comeback. Okay,
Look,
okay.
they look good.
Okay.
They,
That's the only thing so
the
far.
dark skin with the beard, I give them
And the
that.
white teeth.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the sexiness only gives them 3%.
Oh.
Nigerian men could be the most ugliest thing walking
But
with
they
the biggest
confident
stomach.
as
This
ever.
confidence.
Yes.
And you be like, why are you so confident?
Ghanaian men at 35 years old would say, I'm shy.
I'm shy.
How are you a grown man and
That is
shy?
such a turn off.
That they
Wow.
think no, but
It's
they
such
think
a
that's
turn
them
off.
being flirty.
It's such
They
a
like
turn
you.
off.
You
How
know
are
when-
you
know
shy?
when girls say a lot of things, I know what I want. You've been shaming Ghanaian men for like the past whatever, but you've never dated the opposite one. You're just.
What do you?
What-
What
There's
do you
no
who was the
opposites.
last person you dated? Ghanaian or Nigerian?
Ghanaian.
Exactly.
Nigerian.
What was the last person you dated? Ghanaian or Nigerian?
Nigerian.
Ghanaian.
Exactly. What was the last person?
Nigerian.
They
I
say they-
dated a Nigerian.
No,
the last person
Nigerian.
I
Okay,
dated.
majority
Hello, the
carries the
Nigerian-
votes. So one person in two.
I've dated Ghanaians, Nigerian, Niger, Burkina Faso. I got a baby by Burkina Faso, a baby by a Nigerian.
Uh-huh.
I've dated a Ghanaian. I've dated a guy from Niger.
Okay.
But let me say it like this. All the men I've dated who's not from Ghana are Muslims. So that speaks for something totally different. They take care of their women.
Yeah.
The Ghanaian man was the only man I ever met. He drives a G-Wagon here in Ghana.
And he's still stingy.
The
Indigenous
stingiest
people
man
I've met
walking.
with
Our
the
money is
Ghanaians
for
that
our
were
children.
wealthy.
Okay, we don't.
His mama sell king K on the side of the road. Nah, I'm just saying. Cut that part.
Let's talk about current affairs. Afrochella, how was your experience? Afrochella?
My experience, I had a good experience. I was working, so I didn't really get time to fully enjoy the show. But I loved that there was so many all over the world that came,
Show love.
show love. They had a great time. We turned up. We enjoyed. It was great.
Can you imagine Ghana being like this 5-10 years ago?
No, there was no. My first time was 2015, so there was no Afrochella, there was no year of return or anything like that. So it's good to see. It's good to see what I saw 7 years ago happening now.
Okay, now with all these things going on, how do you see it impacting the economy or even in the life of the daily Ghanaian? How do you see that?
We need to do better.
I feel like the president be making decisions that he don't tell the citizens of. Like Ghana, what the Nana be saying he want for Ghana, he doesn't prepare the average Ghanaian to be able to receive those opportunities. So I think we need to
Get everybody on
get
one
more
accord.
actual Ghanaians, not people coming from the UK, not Ghanaians coming from America involved, actual everyday Ghanaians involved in this transition we trying to in this place that we trying to see Ghana going.
Right.
Like the minimum wage needs to be rose. The average Ghanaian needs just basic living, like just basics. Like Ghanaians deserve so much more than what they're receiving. They are amazing people. They are smart people. They are creative people. They make a mountain out of a molehill. I've never seen people so creative, people so wanting it so much, but the people higher up don't care about the average Ghanaian, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about where are you from?
I'm from Chicago,
Chicago.
Yes.
Which side of Chicago?
South Side.
South side.
Yeah.
Growing up there, right? How is it like that? How is it like there?
Growing up in Chicago is, I mean, the TV show you one thing, but my personal experience, I grew up around all black people. I've never seen a white person until I've gotten older in life. It's very segregated on the south side of Chicago, and I like it that way.
Really?
Yes, I like it that way. I really
Why do you
don't.
like it
I
like
really
that?
don't care too much for other races. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay.
I enjoy being black. I love being black. There's nothing better in this life than being black. I wrote on my Snapchat today. I do have a Snapchat that being black was the greatest gift God could have given me.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow. What makes you so
I
proud?
love my people. It's because we can make something out of nothing. We make everything, blacks as a whole, not just African Americans, not just Ghanaians, not just Nigerians. They try so hard to keep us here, but yet we still rise. We set the trends.
Yeah, we're the blueprint.
Yeah, we the blueprint to life. Like there's nothing without us. No matter how much we might fight amongst each other, there's nothing without us.
Wow.
So that's what I love about being black. A black girl in her braids, a black girl just loving herself. I just love being black. There's nothing. If God told me today I must die and I gotta come back, baby, I want to come back as another black girl, cause
Without with the racism, with the
baby,
discrimination,
with the racism, with the discrimination, with the
Segregation,
colorism,
all
with the
that.
segregation, baby, they could do all that to me and still, guess what? Like Maya Angelou say, I will rise, okay? Cause
wow.
this is who I am. I
Well,
love being black. I love my people. I love Ghana because every day I wake up, I see somebody that look like me. It's just such an amazing. We the majority here in Ghana, and I love that for us. I love that for black people. So I like being black.
I mean, is it safe growing up in it's is it South Side or what?
Yeah, Southside Chicago. I
Is it
mean,
safe,
to me,
though?
it's safe. I mean, to me, it's safe, but maybe to the average person who's not from
What
there.
makes it safe for you?
For me, because I know the ins and out of the hood. When you know the ins and out of your hood, it's easy for you to move around. You know you can't stand on this corner. You know you can't sit in this type of car. It is what it is.
Right.
You know, it's one of those things that
Yeah.
ain't gonna never change.
I want the details. We all know what goes down in South Side. You know what I'm
South Side
saying?
Chicago. I mean, what goes down. It's crime, it's poverty, it's uneducation, a lot of ignorance. But guess what? Chicago is still a good place. Still good people. The best food in the world. It's just, I love it.
The reason why I asked you that, right? I want you to see where you came from and how you grew up and how your mindset has changed after touching down the continent, knowing that black people come from a huge continent, powerful people and stuff like that. Sorry, excuse me.
I mean, Chicago is known for its renaissance.
What does that do to your mind, though?
I feel like coming to Ghana was the missing piece to my puzzle. I've always known I love being black. I've always been surrounded by black people. Once I got into spaces with other races, it made me realize I like being me even more. And being in Ghana has made me realize I like being me even more.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Co-hosts.
I can ask questions.
Yes.
Because you just been acting all.
Yes. I apologize. Co-host, it's your time to ask.
I just been listening, but all right. So coming from the south side of Chicago and being here in Ghana, right? What made you choose Ghana apart from any other African country?
There are 55 countries in Africa.
I feel like what made me choose Ghana over any other country is, I mean, when I touched down, I just felt at home. I didn't research no country. I just was like, my first time at the country in America when I got my passport. Ghana was the first country I came to.
Right.
My first time traveling outside of America.
Wow.
Africa was the first place. I felt like if I'm going to
Ghana.
spend my money, I'm going to spend it with my people.
Was it the year of return that influenced you to come here?
I didn't even know about the year return.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know about the year to return. I just was like, it was so many Africans telling me not to come to Africa and so many white people telling me not to come to Africa. Curiosity killed the cat. It was that situation.
Okay.
Let me tell you ladies something. You get more quality men and more out of men with boobs. I'm telling you.
Because they're
The same
used to
thing-
seeing the butt.
The women who got big booties who say, oh, but my yench and I get this and I get that. The way I get to chop life because of breast. Just because they want to look.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How do you expect a man to look?
Oh, the list is very basic.
On some serious shit, like you really tripping.
I'm not tripping. I want what I want, and I deserve to have what I
Now
want.
you see what I mean? Now you see what I mean? I said she's difficult, right?
Bro, he
Like, look at my list.
bro.
Look at my list.
Her list is longer than
Look at my list.
Oh, let's record.
And you know what?
Her list is longer.
And I got somebody who was
Okay,
90%
guys,
on the
we are
list, but
going
it
to
was
dive
90%.
into
It
what
wasn't
their
really.
type of man is. But before we do that, where we are currently filming is called Bureau. For me, I work here a lot. If I'm not doing an episode like this, I'm here working on my laptop, sitting in the corner, very quiet, serene, very peaceful. They have a generator, which is plant. You never run out of electricity. When the light goes off, you still have electricity. Their Wi-Fi is faster than any coffee shop that I know in Accra, in Osu. if you are, in the diaspora, you want to move back, you're on a holiday and you want to, find a place to work. Here is the place for you to work. I know you've worked here a little bit.
Yeah.
How was your experience?
I like it here. It's comfortable. I think it's diverse. The Wi-Fi is good, and I like the different rooms that they have.
Okay.
They have a little coffee here as well.
Okay.
It's comfortable, quiet, and I like it.
I like
it.
that.
Reminds me of We Work in New York.
I like it. Do you feel any difference, like you are in Africa or something like that?
I like outside. I like the natural plants and the aesthetic of outside.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of places in Ghana, like Bureau, have the natural thing going on, and that's what I like. I like to be around trees and, different plants, and Ghanaians really know their soil. I like that about Ghana.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Now we are going to dive into your type of man, right? We're going to start with Deja.
Why you gotta
Now,
say
why
me? Why
not?
you put me on the spot? All right, go.
Why not? Let's start from the
Alright.
beginning. What is your type of man?
Confidence.
I've seen the whole stuff.
Confidence is
Confidence,
number one.
number one.
Number one. You
Number
have
two?
to be confident. Number two, for me, I want you to have something going for
Going
yourself.
for you. You mean like
I want you to be disciplined.
Mhm.
Because again, if you're gonna be my man and I'm looking for you to lead, I want you to lead me. I know I need discipline in my life, so that's something that I'm not 100% there with yet. So I need you to have that.
Okay, number three. Because I know that list is 100.
Okay.
Okay? And we are only on the third.
I want you to be God fearing. That should have been number one.
God-fearing.
God fearing in the sense, because people say that and it's like, what does that even mean? But God fearing in the sense of like every decision you make, you put God in that first, right? So when you're
I respect
thinking
that.
about cheating on your wife, you're gonna fear what God, the consequences of it, right? So yeah, that's number one. Loves to travel because I love to travel. Spoil me because I deserve it. Why not? Like I want surprises. I want surprise trips. I want it all.
Okay.
I've had a lot of not having it all, and now I want it all.
Okay. I
Um,
mean, let's continue. The men you are
yeah.
watching, right? If you know that's you, slide in that DM. Don't be scared of anything.
I want somebody who's in tune with themselves, right? I want a deeper connection.
What
Like
do you
I don't
mean?
want to just. I don't want it to. Well, physical connection is very important. Chemistry is very important. But again, it comes with confidence when you're in tune with yourself. Like you make decisions based off of your intuition.
Okay.
Right, because that shows me that you trust yourself. You trust yourself, then I can trust you. Too. Another thing, guys be talking about being submissive, women being submissive. Y'all need to know that it comes natural. You will never have to ask a woman
I agree.
to submit
I agree.
to you if you are playing your part.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
we are all talking about the traditional man in this case, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Who takes care of everything,
Right.
and then
Provide,
you are
protect,
yeah.
all of
Okay.
that.
Okay. So you are willing to also cook and clean the kitchen.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes,
Okay.
but also there's men out there where he's not looking for you to do that. Like he wants you
Let's
to
just talk that they are
genuinely
looking for it.
live.
Let's address the men who are looking for that. You want to
I
be
can
taken to
cook. I
Dubai
have
and
a whole
everything for
food
holiday,
truck.
right? So you
I can cook.
I know you can cook, right? But we want to put that out
Will
there.
I cook?
There's a lot of Jamaican foods. I've been at your food truck.
But I'm saying you're asking me, will I cook for my
Yeah,
man?
why not?
Of course I will.
So
I
okay.
want to cater to my man.
Now let's because before
You
finish your
hire
list,
the
she's
chef.
kind of okay. Are you going to do it? You said you've been. I mean, sorry to say you've been. Whatever that word. Say it. Say it.
But
A gold digger?
Yeah.
gold, not gold.
Okay.
So let's
I'm-
GOAL.
Yes, me. I like men with money,
Okay.
men with confidence, and Muslim men. Them my only really three
so
requirements.
are you ready? That's a traditional man who's going to take care of you and everything. Are you ready to also clean the kitchen, cook and stuff like that?
I'm ready to pay the person to come and clean. I'm ready to pay the person to come and cook because we finna get money
Yeah.
around here. Who finna be doing all that? Cooking what? Cleaning what? Eat. God forbid. Me.
Guys, you see what I'm talking about? You see?
Yeah, I was married to a Nigerian man for 10 years.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's just say it. Say it.
I've been to Ghana 13 times in 2 years. So y'all do the math. And we got 2 kids. So the math be mathing, okay? So it's men out here who will do it for you with no questions asked. You think I'm finna waste my time, finna be cooking, cleaning, and no. Me alone is the prize.
This episode is very interesting.
What am I doing all that for? What do I need to do all
For
that
me,
for?
I don't mind cooking for my man, but I'm expecting dates as well, dinner dates. I want to be We gotta
No,
go at
finish
least
your
once
list.
a. You don't want me to finish?
No, I
my list.
really want to. Because the men, listen,
But I don't
listen.
want to clean.
I know
We
my
gotta get somebody to
audience.
clean the
I know
house.
my
Yeah.
audience. Someone is literally single and searching right now.
He could keep searching and bypass me.
I want my man to be
Really?
traditional, cultured, not just traditional, but cultured.
What do you mean by that?
I agree with her on that. If you don't wear a jalabia or a top and down captain, don't even talk to me. I like my men to wear the traditional
Are
African
you
wear
wearing traditional
every day.
African wear?
I wear my
She doesn't have
jalabia
to.
3 to 4 times a week.
How's
The
this
titties
fair?
is only out twice a week, okay?
How is that fair?
What do
though?
you mean? It's not
You
about
want a
fairness.
Muslim man, right? You saw how the Muslim woman
She
dress?
wears her
I
traditional.
wear-
Only your face is the one.
No,
You
it
do that.
depends on the type of.
does it.
I wear it every
Not all
She
Muslims
does
are
it,
like
though.
that.
I do
She
it.
says she wears it.
I wear it.
They
Not,
don't
not
wear it
all
all the time
Muslim
either.
men. Not all Muslim men want a
Maybe the
woman
next
that
time you're
is
on the
fully
show with
covered
that,
up.
then we talk about it. Okay? Okay. The next time you're on the show with that, we talk about it.
If he giving me everything that my heart desire and require, baby, I will wear the what's it called? The
Niqab.
burqa, baby. I will cover the
Portia.
ass if he want me to.
Portia, let's come to you. What is your
What does your list
idealistic
consist of?
man? Number one.
Well, let me see. One of the first things is
This is a dating episode, by the way. Officially a dating episode where we invite Diasporians to come on the show and also Ghanaians to talk about their dating lives, how is it challenging dating Ghanaian men and even faithful men here. So this is a fresh episode. If it's something that you guys love, watching, let me know and we bring you more. Anyways, Portia, please continue. Number one.
so looking at me, I will always be approached by people. People will always desire me. So whoever is with me has to be confident and mature. Like you have to know if I am picking you and if I am dating you is because I want you and I don't care about all these people, and you can't be getting jealous, upset that people are approaching me. Like people will always flirt.
Look
People
at you.
always look at me. People always come up to me. Yeah. And you as my husband should be happy they are doing that. And I will do the same. Like I will reciprocate that type of energy. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, this girl's looking at you. I'll be like, yeah, you better look at that booty. Look at that muscle. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're gonna go home or wherever,
I
in one
agree.
corner and do whatever together. So like that's one of my number one things, because I've dated some people who are not confident and insecure, and it's just the worst thing
Yeah.
possible. Like I can't handle that ever. So that's one of
Number
my
two.
main things. So let's see which one.
You have at least 60 points.
I have more than that.
Oh.
I put someone who is decisive but not controlling, because there's a big difference. Like, I guess you can consider me as an alpha woman, whatever that is, but the person I want is an alpha male. Like if you are the right person for me, I will submit to you. I want you to make the decisions for me.
Yes.
I want you
I
to
don't wanna
lead
have to
me.
think.
I don't want to be thinking.
Right.
But in the same sense, you can't be controlling me.
Right.
You can't be like, oh, like cutting me off from my friends, or what is that what I'm wearing? I want your input on things. I want your input in how I look. I want your input, but I don't want you to tell me I'm not allowed to do this, or I'm not allowed to wear this, or I'm not. So yeah, so it's like someone who is decisive, not controlling, confident, mature in their mindset. Like, because a lot of men, even I've dated a lot of age ranges, and a lot of guys I've dated have been 10 years older than me. Like since
What's the oldest age you've ever dated?
no, it's been a 10-year
Okay.
age range.
Oh,
so
okay.
like even when I was 20, in my 20s, I dated someone that was 10 years older, and then now I dated someone that was 12 years older. So I've dated people in their 40s and stuff, and I've realized like maturity is not age. It's never been your age, because there's so many men who are walking who are stunted. Like they're stunted in their growth. Like what they peaked at 18 or 19 and they're stuck there. So they're 40, 50 years old, still thinking in that mind. And that's why they're dating like immature girls, or they like can't handle somebody who's mature in there.
Okay.
So you have to really be mature to be with me.
Okay.
And let me see.
That's a lot on the list.
No, it's
How do you expect a man to like really tick all these boxes though?
No,
Is it
It's
realistic?
Not,
Are you
it's not
ladies
to
being
tick
realistic?
everything
We are.
off.
no. I want
I
some,
think it's
yeah, like
I
she
think it
said
is
almost the
too.
same thing as me. Someone who likes to go out on dates with me.
Yeah, date me.
Regardless, because some people
2 years
would,
in the relationship, he wants to do.
of
Yeah.
course, that's
should.
how you.
should always
that's how you keep
pursue
it
your
fresh.
Girl, your woman, your wife.
Because
always.
this is the problem that a lot of men, and why they'll get a mistress, is they think once they've married the woman, that's it. And then they go and find someone outside to be taking on dates and stuff, while their wife is frustrated at home, sad, they're not having any connection, no dates, no relationship. You have to, till the day you die, you're supposed to be pursuing, continuing the relationship. You're supposed to be acting like you're freshly dating.
Yeah.
Pick date nights, be intentional about things. Like, you don't just go to work, come home and see this and whatever. If you have kids, then your identity is the parents. You don't have your built
You don't have
relationship.
your own life.
Yeah, you don't have your own life. So you have to, I need somebody
Yeah, I
who
agree.
understands that.
Yeah.
I agree on
I think too, I want to elaborate on the fact that for me, the type of man I want, like, I could build a man, not build him as far as financially, but it's like, I'm going to speak so much life into you, so much confidence into you, so much, like, that's what I think a lot of men are lacking, like, speaking that you could do it, like, having that you could do it attitude, like, being his support system, being his backbone, like, yeah, be his peace. Like, that's one thing I can say, that I ask for so much because I bring them in ultimate peace. You will never have to worry about anything they need because you going to have peace. I'm going to speak so much life into you that the president going to want to meet you himself. Because, baby, in my world and your world, can't nobody compare. And that's the type of man I want to be with, who wants to see himself being that. It's not just about, oh, let me take money, let me take money, let me take money. The reason why I could take so much money because I could see you making so much money and I could see you getting there.
Okay. Okay. What do you bring to
What
the
do
table?
I bring to the table?
And then you. Yeah.
I know that I bring peace because everybody or anybody that left is still
They're still sad.
They still in my DMs. They still in
Oh,
my
really?
text messages. They still.
Guys, if you're sending him DM, please stop. Okay.
But no, it's
why.
I know that you can bring me around your friends. You can bring me around your parents. You can bring me around your grandparents. You could bring me to the hood. You could bring me to the corporate office. I'm all diverse. You can bring me anywhere, and I can have conversations with all these people.
Yeah.
I will bring you ultimate peace as well. I'm not saying that I'm 100% perfect, but I know as a man you have a lot on your shoulders, and I expect, being that I expect a lot, I plan to make your life at home very peaceful. So I just know I can't
So
explain
there's
it.
no
Like,
money part. No money.
what?
Bringing money to the table.
You want me to bring my money to the table?
No.
That's
Why would
not
I
the
bring my own
relationship that she's having. It's not the person
I mean,
she's
I
with.
buy gifts too, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, if it's your
Boxer
birthday.
shorts.
No, let me tell you. Again, when you are doing your thing for me, I like to
What is the
surprise
most
you with
expensive gift
gifts.
you've ever bought for a man? Let's be honest.
This coochie.
A Louis Vuitton shirt.
Shirt.
A Louis Vuitton shirt. Yeah, that was probably like,
$1,700, $2,000 maximum.
no, I think it was like, no, I'm lying. I bought him some Bushimi sneakers. That was like almost $1,000.
Almost $1,000.
But he,
What
but
do
no,
you-
but he bought
but
me
he-
a car. He bought me bags.
So how is
jewelry,
that fair?
Because he don't need me to. He don't need my money. He has the money.
The most expensive thing I gave a man was my heart, baby. That's it.
You gave him children. That's very expensive.
I'm going to leave with the children. Yes. The kids for sure.
Yet, so
Okay. What is the most expensive thing you've ever bought for a man?
I bought
It's
him
it's
some
not about
sneakers.
the
It's not about the money.
So
It's about just me wanting
It
to.
is about the money then.
Why?
How can I take you to Dubai, 5-star hotel without having money?
No, you gotta have money.
so
My man needs
so
to
here's
have
the
money.
thing. So, like
That, you cannot
things-
approach with no money.
the things that I've given.
So how is this fair to someone like me who has no money?
Let me answer the question. That has nothing to do with you. Why are you in this equation?
Why are you not giving us a chance? Like, how can I?
Why
Why
should
should
I?
she?
How can I compete?
We
in
don't
this
need
market?
struggle love. Why are you competing? Go for what is your,
in your-
cut to somebody. Somebody's Dubai is Accra. Like, so if you can afford Dubai and you can afford Accra, find the girl who thinks Dubai is Accra. Like, they are excited
Stay in
for
your
coming
lane,
to
basically,
Accra.
is what she's
Stay
saying.
in your lane.
But I want to say this. Again, because I wasn't always like this, right? So I used to date, or I've dated a guy who wasn't where I was in life, or more above me, or whatever the case may be. And I thought to myself, all right, we're going to grow together, we're going to build together. And it did nothing for me. Literally nothing for me. So that was the last straw for me, and this is why moving forward, I'm expecting what I expect, and you need to come with more than me.
So no broke guys.
No broke guys.
Good.
Why should I date a broke guy?
There's no struggle. Love is not. It's
not
nonsense that they.
So what not
would
realistic.
what your mom used to tell you that find a man and grow with him?
Oh no, my mom never told me that.
Really?
Man's never told me that.
Mine never told me that either.
What did they tell you? Find a rich man?
No, she said find somebody that you're happy with.
Yeah.
My happiness is what she wants from me.
Do you know what my grandpa, actually his birthday was just a few days ago, January 1st. He's 102.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to grandpa.
Shout out.
Happy
He
belated.
Yeah,
102 years.
he told me, and he tells me every time I've recorded, everybody laughs. Someone on my Snapchat even saw me the other day and made a comment like, oh, I'm sure your grandpa's going to be happy with me. I was like, what? Because I posted it on my social media. Because my grandpa says, if you dare bring some poor guy over here to meet me, remember, he's an ex, he was in the war and he's an ex-police officer. My gun is there and I can still use it. He says, do not only bring a rich man to me. And he's giving me a deadline to get married.
Wow.
And, he
And that's
says,
a man telling you that.
Yeah,
So
that's my
real
grandpa.
Men who
and
is financially stable understands what men is supposed to bring to the table.
Okay. Guys, I do agree with most of that. I think men have to be men, spend on your woman,
As
take them to holidays, take them to Baileys,
Take them shopping.
go to
Buy them
mention the
food.
locations. Please do that as a man. Suffer. If you
Take
don't
me to
suffer,
the
you're not going to get a good
It's not
girl.
about
Yeah.
suffering. Like,
Suffer and
just
make
be
money.
intentional. Like, if you can even buy chocolate on the roadside on your way home it depends on the type of the type of
Do you want
person
a
you're
chocolate
dating.
and you'd be happy with that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe
Flowers.
I'm
So,
trying to
So
tell
this
you.
is a chocolate, this is a Chanel bag. Which one are
I'm
we
gonna
going
take the
for?
Chanel,
Exactly.
but
No, I'm not saying if and or. I'm
Right.
saying
This
do
rose
both.
flower and then this Gucci. Which one?
No,
I'm taking Gucci.
that's not
You
what
see?
I'm
You
saying.
understand what we
You
saying?
know
he's
what
not
we're
understanding,
saying.
and this is the problem with Ghanaian men now, because you're not trying to understand us.
Okay, I do understand them. I have to make it sure. I have to make them
You're not
happy.
understanding.
Guys,
You're not
I'm doing a
understanding
show,
it.
okay?
He's
Okay,
lying.
guys, we are at the end of the conversation. We've had an amazing conversation. Portia has been great. Deja has been my new guest.
Seychelles is where I want to go.
Seychelles next. Actually, I want to go to I wanna
Maldives,
say- Nope. It's in Africa.
Sao Tome,
Nope.
Martinique,
Nope.
Mozambique.
Tanzania. And
Zanzibar.
I'm going to
Zanzibar.
Senegal.
That's another thing. I fly out by myself, first class, in the lounges, all
Bro,
of that.
you-
if
even
you
men
cannot
So then
do
somebody's
that
gonna
for me,
say, nah, let's go
I'm
do
saying if you
economy
cannot come-
together.
if you're not
Why?
coming with that
What
energy,
I want
I don't
is
need
to
you
be
to come.
able to know that you can afford to go there, right?
I can.
And then
I'm going to Senegal.
and then offer, not to be
The
like,
men
okay, I have to take you.
Are looking mighty
Yeah,
I
fine.
do this by myself. You need to come with.
Yeah, you have to match and
what
do
if
more.
my money is not there right now?
Then don't.
I just bought a
Then
house. Wait. I just bought a house, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, check and balance.
then
But
wait.
you have to support me this year for
No.
and then the following year I'm gonna do that for you. What do you
No. Mm-mm.
think? Why not?
Me, it just depends on the man for me. I feel like
But
I
the house is for both of us, though.
I feel like it depends
Is
on
her
the man
name
for
on
me.
the deed?
Yeah, like
If
That's
the
not
house is for
true.
both of
If
us,
her
then
name is on the
maybe we
deed,
could
then
sit
there's a
down.
difference.
We don't gotta fly out of the country. Maybe we could be in the country. and
I
go
know
out.
you've learned a lot. Advise yourself, okay? The men out there.
Just
I'm
go
just
marry
saying.
somebody from your tribe and leave Black Americans and Canadians.
No,
alone.
please.
Let me ask you this
Just
question.
don't
Let me ask you this
ruin
question.
the-
Let me
them
ask you this
too.
question,
Go marry
right?
somebody from
How
your
do
tribe.
Ghanaian men react to you being an African American woman?
What you mean? How do they react?
Yeah. Like,
Most of them know it when they see me. They know.
Okay, so like.
Yeah, so it's no reaction.
What's the right question to ask? How
It
do
means
they
how
come?
did they
approach
approach
you?
Yeah,
How
you?
do they approach me? Most of them don't. I don't get approached a lot in Ghana.
Really?
Most men don't have confidence.
They don't. They be scared.
Yeah.
And it's like
Most
she would
men
have
here
to
don't
more
have
so
confidence.
talk.
They'll say,
I don't get approached
oh,
in Ghana.
they see you and they assume you have a man. Oh, that's the most annoying thing.
They
I
don't
don't know
assume
if
I'm
it's like
have a man. They know they don't got
line
enough
or
money for me. So
something.
I'm fan. I don't get approached at all in Ghana. One man told me I look like a drug dealer's wife. And that he didn't approach me because I look like a drug dealer's wife, as I should. It keeps the bare minimum.
Yeah.
My appearance keeps the bare minimum boys away.
Your opinions are so strong. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Wow. Really?
It keeps the bare minimum boys away. Yeah.
So only like the big boys can approach you.
Yes, and when they do, it's still I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the minimum guy can use before to be able to approach you?
Just to having confidence. If you have confidence, that goes a long way in Ghana.
Let's say I have a Toyota is it Prius or whatever. Can I still come through?
Huh?
He's
Yeah, the car
hybrid.
doesn't matter to
That's
me.
not the
The car
car.
doesn't matter to
But
me.
your,
You don't.
your ex-boyfriend used a
I ju-
G-Wagon. I'm trying to just
That doesn't
That doesn't matter.
So
That
like-
doesn't. I don't care if he driving a truck. He on a truck. If he has confidence, confidence goes a long
so
way.
realistic
No,
though. Will you date
confidence
a
could
guy
really-
who drives
no,
truck
I'm
truck?
telling you.
I'm telling
You
you.
don't
Let's be
understand
realistic.
confidence.
Will you date a guy who always uses truck so he has no car?
Yeah, I've dated. Yeah.
How long? 2 months. Exactly.
I'm not
Let me
doing
just
that
say
no
the sex
more,
was
though.
good.
Guys, this is the end of the episode. We've had an amazing conversation. We are great sports, when it comes to, conversation like that, entertaining,
Don't
you
take
guys.
it too personal.
No,
Yeah.
we are just making sure
We're
you guys
having
are happy.
conversation, right.
Okay, we're
Next
just
thing
being
you know.
happy. So, not too serious. We are just doing a show. She's amazing. She moved to Ghana back and forth, exploring, seeing business opportunities here. She do have a food business, a food truck, which is very remote. She was at Afrochella, doing her own thing. And follow her on her social media, Instagram page, and also support her and everything. So your information is going to be on the screen. She is also Snapchat.
I have Snapchat.
She's on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Guys. Those who know Snapchat,
She
just
don't want
add
to be
her.
found.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not
add
gonna
her,
tell
you
it.
know what I'm saying? And Portia,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reach out to them if you are the type of man they're looking for. Tell them, listen, I am him and I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
If
And
you're not
also,
confident, then
If
Yep.
you are sure, but don't come half-ass pretending and get sad when we reject you.
okay.
Sorry.
If you did enjoy the show, please like the video, share to friends and family. Comment down below what do you really enjoy about this video. And yeah, I'm going to have a full interview with, what's your name again?
Khadijah.
With Khadijah, right? Her name is very hard to pronounce, I'm sorry. I'm going to have a full interview with Khadijah next. So stay tuned, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss it. And thank you so much for watching. It's been a wonderful one. Guys, let's say bye-bye to them.
Bye.
Bye.